Yeah, we can see you. You have to just unmute yourself.
Okay.
So let's start. I think we have got the panelist here. He's also live in YouTube. We have our speakers also. So welcome to the virtual seminar on Northeast region for export potential of cane and bamboo furniture and decorative crafts. And the focus state today is Nagaland. We have got with us our convener of Nagaland, Dr. Veko Shuro. I request him to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
As the convener of PhD Chamber of Commerce in Nagaland, I do here welcome every of you for both the resource person, Dr. Tolto Mehta, team member, project officer, Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland, and also Mr. Kamruddin Ahmed, former director, India Institute of Entrepreneurship, and also Dr. Neil Kumar, regional advisor, Northeast region, and my friend Vibhuti, who is deputy residence director, PhD CCI, Northeast region, and my dear exporters from India and abroad, the participants who are here with us today. Thank you very much for all you have give your time and coming to participate in this virtual seminar. I do hereby, on behalf of myself and on behalf of the PHDCC, welcome every of you to this seminar, and thank you very much all. Welcome you all, and I wish during this seminar many people will learn a lot and many people will open their business through this chamber. Now I'm going to give time to again Vibhuti for the rest of the program. Thank you all. Vibhuti, you please unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm saying that I'm not finding Dr. Mehta's ID because I have to promote him as a panelist. So if you can go to the list of the attendees, in which ID I think. So is Dr. Tolto Mehta is here? So you have to unmute. So you have to unmute.
This Zoom meeting is not very friendly to many of our friends. Okay. So got some complaint, but I hope Dr. Tolto Mehta is there now.
I'm not finding his name. Which?
Yes.
Is it Vesato's Galaxy?
I'm calling him now.
Yeah, please call and find his ID.
Yeah.
So that I can.
Doctor, no, Badam Behi. Acha, so can another speaker take the you are going to come? Okay, for net it. Oh, okay, please, we're waiting you.
Okay, so in the meantime, let's
Dr. Tolto will come now. Network issue, he is coming now.
Okay,
so within a minute he will be there. So can you
yeah, we have got our first speaker. Mr. Kamaluddin Ahmed, the former director of Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship, and he's a very active member of
You
Guwahati
can wait.
Management
Told
Association.
he is coming now.
Yeah,
Let him speak because he is having another series of meeting today.
okay.
So it will be very good if we give little time to him now
Yes, yes, we can give.
because yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, come.
network issue here is a little problem here in Nagaland. Even I could not able to join on time.
Yes, I think Dr. Mehta is here. Welcome, Dr. Mehta.
Yes, Dr. Mehta
Sir,
is
you
here.
have to, yeah. So you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, hello.
Yes,
Hello.
we can
Hi,
hear
good
you.
morning.
You can start.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
start.
so thank you very much for having me to be part of one of your discussions this morning. I'm told that I was supposed to speak on the bamboo. As we all know, bamboo was normally termed as the poor man's timber. But of late, its importance has gone leaps and bounds and has been recognized by governments all over the world, and even by our very own government of India. It has given immense impetus on bamboo, and now it is termed as the green gold. It is no more the poor man's timber. Bamboo, as we all know, is a grass. It belongs to the family of Gramineae and Poaceae. Many people mistake it as in many parts of the country also. Many people mistake bamboo as a pest or a nuisance for other crops or for other plantation or cultivation. So what we at Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, we are doing is we are trying to use bamboo as a medium to alleviate poverty, to sensitize the farmers, the artisans, the entrepreneurs, to use bamboo as a means of livelihood. And since inception, the NBDA now into being. And in fact, the Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency came into being before the National Bamboo Mission came into existence. A pioneering agency in the field of development and promotion of bamboo. So a little bit about our agency. We promote and develop bamboo from two perspectives. One is we do resource development, and the other is enterprise development. So under resource development, with the assistance of the National Bamboo Mission Scheme, we undertake nursery developments and plantation, captive plantation or block plantation in farmers' field. And Nagaland, as we all know, has a very different system of land holding. More than 93% of the land belongs to private individuals or belongs to the community. And only about 7% of the land belongs to the government. So when we talk about bamboo plantation, our activities directly go into benefiting the rural population because we are carrying out this plantation in their field or in the community's land. That is one thing I just wanted to highlight the house. Then under enterprise development, this is where all the other activities come in. And with the restructured National Bamboo Mission that came into place in 2018, which is going on till now, mechanization has come in the country for production of various bamboo products. Earlier, it used to be called as innovative interventions, but now innovative interventions have further been channelized into bringing about specialized machinery for production, as I said, of various bamboo products like agarbatti sticks, for example, for making bamboo briquettes, as a form of waste management. Then even in construction, lumbering, we call it lumbering of the bamboo to replace timber that has come in. Then the use of bamboo composites to replace plastic is on the fray. It has been started by some states. We saw on one program yesterday to replace plastic, basically, like to make plates, cutleries, bottles, and just replacing plastic. Then other many other products, like for example, say if we talk about Nagaland, bamboo shoot is a big hit with our culinary practices. So processing, pickling of bamboo shoot with the intervention of the National Bamboo Mission. Then we talk about construction. So we are in touch with specialized architects. Our agency is in touch with architects, and we have undertaken construction for in many places in India, not only in Nagaland. And if you come to Kohima, we have what we call the bamboo pavilion, which we use it during the Hornbill Festival. This is one of the biggest bamboo structures in the country. If you can see, we constructed it way back in 2005, and it is still standing strong, which goes to show that bamboo is the building material which is sustainable and which is durable. And many other products which we can discuss later on also. So basically, our agency is for promotion and development of bamboo with these two perspectives: resource development and enterprise development. Then right now, with the issue on climate change, that's the global warming that's happening. Research have shown that bamboo is in fact the answer to mitigate climate change, because the time for bamboo to grow into a matured bamboo, it takes only about 3 to 5 years. For another tree to grow, say any tree, say Golmohor or Nohor or a banyan tree, it essentially takes about 25 years to achieve its matured state. And when we talk about sequestering carbon, it has been proven that a 3-year-old bamboo can sequester as much carbon as a 25-year-old tree. So that is the big role that bamboo can play in mitigating this climate change by sequestering the carbon. And as we all know, bamboo is a sustainable plant. You cut one bamboo, next year, 2 more shoots will come out from that same mother plant, so on and so forth. And it just multiplies. So it is a sustainable plant, unlike other trees, unlike other plants. And in climate change, besides trying to replace plastic or timber with bamboo, bamboo itself can help in mitigating climate change. So this is one awareness which we have been raising with the farmers also. It's not just for your economic sustainability. This plan is in fact good for our environment. So this is one which we have been harping on. So with that note, I should say that now the government of India has identified bamboo as a major plan, as a major resource to alleviate poverty, as I mentioned. And with the introduction of better technology, machinery, India is becoming. We will soon be at par. We're hopeful that in a decade or so, with other countries like Vietnam, who are a major exporter of bamboo. And when we talk about the bamboo resource in the Northeast, the major chunk of the bamboo is found in the Northeast. So emphasis to promote bamboo in the Northeast becomes a really pertinent issue, which I believe all the state governments need to realize. We're very thankful that our government has in fact realized, and we have even established the Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency. Other states also have this agency, but they are they are attached to these agencies are attached to other departments. Unlike Nagaland, here what we do is we have an autonomous agency, and all the officers from all the agri and allied forest engineering backgrounds, we are roped in from different departments, and that is how this agency runs. Because bamboo, I feel, is still on a very experimental mode, which needs the participation of. It can be engineering, it can be agriculture, forestry, designing, architecture. So if we can look at try to develop this from with a cohesive approach, then I believe bamboo can in fact bring a much needed change to alleviate poverty especially in this region of the country. And as we all know that the agarbatti sticks production is on a main role now, and states like Nagaland, although agarbatti sticks are not much in demand for a state like ours, we're also trying to produce agarbatti sticks, try to sensitize entrepreneurs to come forward with plans, with projects, wherein we can also help them with the assistance of the National Bamboo Mission. So agarbatti is also a big thing that we are looking at for the year 22-23, as far as NBDA is concerned. We thought we will do it step by step. Instead of taking on all the activities in 1 year, we thought we will take 2-3 activities in 1 year, specialize in that, and then move on to another activity next year. And that is actually giving us result. So on that note, I once again thank you. Let me know if you have anything to ask me.
Yes, sir. So
I
we'll
am
be
just
having
brushed across the
interactive session later
yes.
on. But initially, can you
Okay.
throw us some light on the export potential of cane and bamboo furniture from Nagaland? What is export potential?
Yes. Cane and bamboo is already being exported from Nagaland, and we're very happy that we have a very successful entrepreneur. You must have heard of her. Some of you maybe Jasmina Ziliang.
Yes, yes.
She's the she's the proprietor of Cane Concept. So she has clientele from especially from Europe and America. So through her, we have come to know that yes, our products have demand, even in the West, not just in India, but even in the West. So the potential is there. She has shown the way. We have worked with Jasmina for some time, and we are very proud of her that one of her product, especially the cane in the cane sector, it has gone. It has taken off very well. As far as bamboo is concerned, now we are exporting not to other countries, but to the other states, like say to Orissa, Bangalore, and even Maharashtra. Bangalore as in Karnataka. So in its what do you call, in its pole form after treatment, there is one particular species of bamboo which is found here in Nagaland. It's also found in other parts of the country, but we feel like the ones that are found here in Nagaland, it is very sturdy and it's very big. So we have been treating this species. It's called the Bambusa belcoa. It's called baluka in some languages. It's called. So Bambusa belcoa is a big hit. We are undertaking treatment and seasoning of this bamboo as it is in its pole form, and we have been exporting it to the other states, sending it to the other states, selling it rather, marketing. And in interest have been shown by there was a group from Philippines just before the COVID pandemic struck. There was a group from Philippines. They paid us a visit, and we had an interactive session with them, and they have expressed their interest to even import bamboo from us. because Philippines, as I'm told now, is making a huge leap, especially in the cosmetic market, and they are in need of activated carbon for cosmetic products. So after they came in touch with us, they told us that they don't have as much bamboo as us, because their lands are all islands, and they don't have huge bamboo plantations. So looking at that also, just in semi-processed form, they are ready to take our bamboo, just in semi-processed form. Then they're also ready to buy in activated form also, or non-activated form also, charcoal. So this is one country that has shown express interest. Taiwan has expressed interest. We were trying to come up with a joint Taiwan working committee with the Ministry of Agriculture and Taiwan, because Taiwan has expressed interest in Nagaland in particular, and the country in general. So these two countries, from international export point of view, they have expressed interest, and we are also working on a module, and which hopefully we'll be able to sign one MOU with Taiwan also in the coming years, provided subjected to approval by the Ministry of Agriculture. So people have come in and they have seen, and they have expressed interest, which means there is potential for export. Yes, it's not we going to them, they coming to us and telling us, expressing interest to buy our bamboo, shows that there is export potential in bamboo. Yeah, I hope that
Right, sir. So I
answers
think he'll be
your
joining
question
us
in some
because we
way.
have got
Yes,
two
yes.
more speakers. Then we have got
Okay.
Mr. Manoj Das also. He's also former director of
Okay.
IIE and also from NER MD. So now we'd like to hear from Mr. Kamruddin Ahmed. He's also the former director of Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship and a very active member of Guwahati Management Association, also involved with Assam Downtown University. So, sir, you may deliver your address.
Good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Right, you are.
Thank you, Devotee, for giving me this opportunity to take part in this workshop. Nagaland has been a very dear friend for me for a long time, and what I speak today will be my experience as well as something from the heart about
So you have to unmute yourself.
mean that
Yeah.
I am not keeping in touch. Anyway, some of the points I may bring today may not be as sweet hearing as previous speaker has said. I am not saying anything because I'm sorry. My opening statement is that our theme today is export, and two issues: furniture and crafts. Now, bamboo, as we say, ornaments, timber, or green gold, whatever it is, sometimes I feel, is it a myth or is it a reality? Because so much of resources have gone into the bamboo sector for last 50, 60 years as input. What is the output from the Northeast? And in the Northeast, we should be proud that we have the biggest bamboo cultivation in the country. Unfortunately, this has not been come to the potential as it should have come, like China did or other countries did. Now, I have some experience in Nagaland because in the year 2004 or 2005, after taking a cluster development program in Italy, I wanted to do something for the state of Nagaland as a cluster. And I fought nearly for a year to get a project from the central government in the state of Nagaland on a bamboo cluster, which was started in Dimapur. Now, the idea was for a 360-degree intervention in terms of identification of artisans, identification of potential sources of raw materials, other concentration of raw materials, design intervention, marketing intervention, everything together. Now, two, three major issues which I found is that the way we say the availability of bamboo in Nagaland, it is not that much available as it should have been. Maybe it is available in certain districts, but not as a whole. Maybe I was wrong to start the cluster in Dimapur because that time from the logistics point of view, Dimapur was the most suitable place connected to Kohima. So in terms of getting the entrepreneurs or artisans and other logistic facilities, we started in Dimapur and we kept on increasing the number of artisans. Once we got the cluster started, we got about 200, 300 artisans joining us. And then we kept on giving them inputs in terms of technology. Technology is a word which was used by my earlier speaker, but technology is something, again, it has to be understood in a very different concept because those machines which are required for increasing the or improving the productivity are really not available in our current market. Anyway, that is a different issue. Now, question was that intervention in terms of technology, we brought resource person from IIT Mumbai, design development, on treatment of bamboo, on bending of bamboo without cracking, on bringing designer from handicrafts board, so that there is product improvement. For marketing, we took our artisans from Delhi to other places for showing their products. Unfortunately, let me tell you something, these projects are something very, in a way, limited in certain aspects because it has to end at a certain time and the resources are also limited for certain activities. So whatever we did in a nice way. Jasmina's name has been mentioned. Jasmina was a major partner in this project. Jasmina was very, very enthusiastic to carry forward the process of development of bamboo as well as cane. But unfortunately, let me tell you again, this has to be further verified that cane is not available in Nagaland. Cane is brought from outside, either from Arunachal Pradesh or from other parts of the Northeast. And bamboo also, now question is where it is available. Now my friend from Bamboo Development Agency has said that we are going for cultivation and propagation of bamboo. Point is where we are going and how many artisans we are going to take to go forward for export. Because per se, as I know, furniture, except for Jasmina, or if someone else has come up at this stage, I do not know. But furniture is Jasmina's own style and she has been doing it in her own way. But otherwise, furniture making is not as prevalent in Nagaland as it is in Tripura or in some parts of Assam, some clusters of Assam. So this is one point I want to bring it to your notice, that if you have to take up furniture for export, then you have to introduce the product in a bigger way and in certain pockets where artisans are available. Otherwise, furniture is something which has to be looked into from a different angle. And then craft, of course, craft is there. Bamboo basketry is very, very prevalent in Nagaland. We do it for different purposes. But as a whole, if we see the utilization of bamboo in Nagaland, most of it will be going for housing, flooring, wall or crafts, and at the bottom of the pyramid, mostly it will be going for housing sector. Now, this is the fact in the rural areas because most of the houses are with bamboo structures. Now, coming back to the point of export potential, and whatever is happening, the present scenario. Now, we have been talking that we are doing this, we are doing that, no doubt about it. Last 10 years, I have been out of Nagaland, but what I have heard just now from my friend that Dr. Mitha, that things are happening. Things just don't happen like that. You'll have to make things happen. Now, to take bamboo out of Nagaland, you'll have to have really good products, and that too products of sizable quantity as well as quality. Now, where do you get that? Unless you have a group of artisans who are adept in doing those things uh, and in proper quantity and quality, you will not be able to export. And export is a very, very not a very easy task. Let me tell you, and the way Chinese products have invaded our market, furniture sector, as far as I see, they look like bamboo products. They may not be proper bamboo, but the point is they're cheaper, and many of the hotels or other consumers have taken up those issues. Now, we have to make this as our bar, that from here we have to take up bamboo. Question is, who are who are working now? As I said, so much of resources have gone into the bamboo sector. Now we have quite a few central government organizations working in the bamboo sector. We have got CBTC, Cane and Bamboo Technology Center. It has gone in it has been there. It has now gone in a big way. It has gone to different states. I do not know how they are converging with the state government missions and vision of state government. Then we have got NECTAR. This is again a Government of India organization under Department of Science and Technology. They have been also given a mandate to work in the bamboo sector in the Northeast region. How they are converging in Nagaland. We have got this Rainforest Research Institute in Jorhat, how they are converging. Now, I think CBT, Bamboo Development Agency or Bamboo Mission alone in Nagaland uh, may not be able to deliver whatever is the potential or whatever can be expected out of the state of Nagaland. It has to be a combined inclusive efforts of all. Someone may be having specialty in design, someone may be having specialty in marketing, someone may be having specialty in raw materials sourcing. I do not know. This could be uh, a, a, a joint effort by all. And I suggest that the Chief Secretary of Nagaland takes up the cudgel, takes up the issue that there should be a good plan for the state of Nagaland within 2 years, 5 years, with target-oriented achievements, that with each and every department, because they have been mandated by Government of India to work in this region. So they have specific agenda. So all these agendas should be combined and a sort of a policy, concrete policy. Now we have worked enough with this. Now there should be a complete working policy so that within 2 years' time, we see 10 of our entrepreneurs exporting, if not to foreign countries, to at least parts of India, their furniture. Hundreds of our artisans, about 100 of our artisans are covered under that. Because unless they have local support of artisans, where can they produce? What sort of products they can produce? Their responsibility will be to give design, and the artisans will have to produce as per those designs. We have got a fantastic startup which has come up in Jorhat. They are doing that. In fact, NETRI has promoted them. They are decentralized. They do not have a centralized workshop or anything to make products. They take it from artisans. Ultimately, we want benefited. Now, see, the artisans of Nagaland again are more into weaving than into bamboo. Most of the women in Nagaland are weaving, and in different fantastic, excellent weaving, artistic weaving. Now, can we sort of think of integrating weaving and bamboo together? to make certain products which are export oriented. Now, furniture itself may not be that attractive at the immediate stage, but the point is we should start with some crafts which are value added, which has got the distinctive style of Nagaland and carries the stamp of Nagaland in national and international market with a different identity. These are some of the issues which I had in mind. This is from experience. Some of it may have sound negative, but the point is I am always a positive person. I still feel that with a concrete plan of action and with inclusive participation of all those stakeholders who are involved in promoting bamboo in the Northeast under the mandate of the government of India should come together, combine their efforts, and then take Nagaland, project Nagaland to a greater height for export of bamboo products. I think this is what I have in mind at this point of time. I won't go into more. But the point is, there is another scheme called Spurti run by KVIC, and in fact, it has been run by IIE also. I think this is one of the immediate steps. This can be one of the immediate steps of Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency or others to identify certain clusters where artisans are there and go for their capacity building in these sort of products where they have their competence and where from their competencies can be taken to a better level for value-added products. For the timing, I think this is what I would. After your joint deliberations, I'll be able to participate again in this because now, because my Friday prayer, I'll have to take leave. I had told Vibhuti also. Thank you again for giving me the chance to speak my heart out. And I wish all the best for the state of Nagaland and want to see a vibrating and a very, very, very healthy Nagaland in the growth of bamboo sector. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inputs. In fact, if you can spare around 10 minutes over time, we have got one renowned speaker, Dr. Neil Poor. He also, let's hear from him, then we can have a small interactive session also. We have got Dr. Mehta also, who's we'll have an interactive session. So if you can spare a little more time, it will be very kind for us. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Neil, you can deliver your address.
Good morning. Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Vibhuti Datta, for inviting me. And I had some network issues in my own office, so I had to come to your office. So I'm just next to your wall. So thank you for letting me enter your office and doing this. We are in fact virtual as well as wall to wall, you know. So and Mr. Swaru, thank you. And sir, Mr. Mohammed, good to see you and to listen to you. I had a little bit of difficulty in the audio, but I got the gist of what you wanted to say. Dr. Tolto Mehta, I think you're here. We have met about 5-6 years back. A group from Bhutan had arrived with a lot of interest on understanding the bamboo sector in Nagaland, especially vis-a-vis Northeast, of course. They visited Tripura, they visited Assam, but they were very, very impressed with the Nagaland bamboo mission. And we were very happy to visit the bamboo mission, and there were some dialogues. Of course, there were some changes. So, you know, certain dynamics, because of certain dynamics, we couldn't take it forward, but we hope to take this forward because I sit on the advisory on the track 2 or track 3 diplomacy, whatever you call it, for Bhutan and Northeast India, and vis-a-vis Southeast Asia also. So I think Nagaland has immense potential. It's my in-law state. I see a lot of, like Dr. Mehta has said, that it's no more a poor man's crop. There's a lot of scope in it. The biggest challenge I see is many of these villagers who are actually more on the artist mode rather than the artisan mode, because they have a lot of other work, they have a lot of other challenges, they have the paddy fields to look after, and most of the time I think they do not know where the products are to be marketed, and certain finer points like standardization or using technology. Now with this advent of digital technology and with 3D printers, metaverse and stuff like that, I guess there's so much of innovation which can take place. And of course, we live in one of the most sensitive biospheres, as Dr. Mehta is again, I'm re-quoting him again and again. And in India, we live in one of the most sensitive ecosystems, the Himalayas and the lower Himalayas. And in this world, there are about 6 biospheres, and there are about 118 sub-biospheres. And I think bamboo is the biggest gold we are living in fact. Of course, we had our history of socio-political issues, because I won't name it because it's not the right platform, but because of bamboo also, one of the insurgency problems started here. And well, I'll not get into that. And if we know how to mitigate this, make it more productive, I think bamboo has immense scope. And there are entrepreneurs like Jasmina, wonderful work she has been doing over the years, and the way she handles it, the finer points in her products. And these are the few things I have been observing as a policy implementer or policy mitigator, or sitting on those track 2, track 3 diplomacies, and visiting different villages, case studies, meeting people. And of course, we have challenges of the market, the certain socio-political issues, certain bureaucratic or red tapeism, and forgive me for using these words. So I think end of this dialogue, or today onwards, I hope, Mr. Bibhuti, we can take this forward and make a good way forward for all these different agencies to come together. And it's wonderful to see that Nagaland has been given as a focus state on especially the bamboo. I remember, again, Dr. Mehta, I remember seeing this, you were talking about design. I remember seeing this huge double-story structure building, which you all had created inside the bamboo mission, one of those aerodrome kind of a structure where you have inside that, and that was to be that which can be dismantled, and it was being ordered by someone from Bangalore. And the life, the life of that final product would have been about 30 years. And I think it's wonderful that this can be dismantled, this can be erected in any farmhouses or anyone who has a space, and it has got usable bedrooms and toilets and washrooms, etc. So I think if more science and technology is brought in along with the traditional art and culture, I guess we can do wonders with this green gold we are sitting on. And there are a lot of initiatives by the government of India right now, especially with the focus on Northeast. And I hope friends who are listening from outside Northeast, the entrepreneurs, they would come explore and try to create more and more platforms. I think events like Hornbill or any other events that way are very good for showcasing our products. And I hope and wish that more and more entrepreneurs come up, because again, as I said, there are a lot of startups, there are a lot of people who want to be entrepreneurs, but the challenge again is how do they get the market? Where is there are some gaps, plus it's all about the demand supply, as well as the kind of final products people want. Certain challenges are there, but I think with all this, the internet, the digital, the metaverse, the virtual platform, people can know about the world's need, the demands, the global impact on all our, the dynamics. So I think we have a wonderful way forward, especially in Northeast, with the youth population, with especially the wonderful artistic qualities. I mean, just a personal example, you go to any weddings in Nagaland, I mean, just look at the personal initiatives of a group of youths who does the wedding set. I mean, that itself speaks, and there's a lot of use of cane and bamboo, and that itself speaks volumes about the kind of potential Nagaland has, I think. So Dr. Mehta, I think, I mean, with your expertise, I've seen you doing this for the last 10 plus years, and I don't know how many years you're going to continue with this, but it's wonderful. So thank you, Bibhuti Datta. I think this is what I'll speak for now. I won't get into deeper policy matters because it might not be the right platform to get into it. Just that I encourage more and more, and I hope I can do so much more for with vis-a-vis Northeast India, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, and the rest of Southeast Asia. And we can include all this in our export and import with more easier, policies. And I think if constraints are less, people would like to see this as an opportunity. I think the biggest fear in our mind in Northeast is we look at a constraint as rather than challenge it, we take it as a roadblock. I think it could be not be a constraint, but it could be an opportunity also. So why not make best use of it? Yes. So thank you. I will not take much time. I'll
Thank you.
hand over to Bibhuti Datta. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inputs. And definitely we're going to, this is the first time we're going to focus in Nagaland on bamboo from PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Definitely we're planning to have a physical event at Nagaland so that we can showcase maybe during this Hornbill Festival also. So we'd like to promote Nagaland because there are lots of potentials are there, but we just need to tap it. And of course, we've got one more, I think, Mr. Ahmed is left. So he's having some prayers, Friday prayers. So Dr. Mehta, now the house is open for some question and answer sessions or interactive session. So those who want to raise the question, please raise your hands so that I can unmute them. We have Mr. Rajiv Singh also from NEHSDC. There is a question from Mr. Sumit Prasad. He said, sir, can you please tell about some of the value-added products of bamboo shoots? Dr. Mehta, I think you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, hello, Mr. Nilanjan. Good to see you again. And we are very thankful that you're always a good supporter of whatever we're doing, the little that we're doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Regarding bamboo shoot, yes, the development and promotion of bamboo shoot with the involvement of experts and self-help groups by the agency is seen as a successful venture so far through the intensified production of bamboo shoot pickle. So bamboo shoot pickle is the foremost and the most lucrative product that is made out of bamboo shoot. That is what we have noticed. Besides the bamboo shoot being sold as it is in fermented form or in brine or in its raw form, but for marketing purpose and through value addition, pickling has proven to be a success story, and we're very happy that several self-help groups have taken up bamboo shoot pickling in our state, and they're already exporting it to the other states. I was so happy to see our own Nagaland bamboo shoot pickle in some of the shopping malls in Kolkata and Delhi also, and in some of the hotels that we have gone. So value addition for bamboo shoot, I think from our perspective, bamboo shoot pickling is the most successful one. And more groups and individuals are also involved now throughout the state in the production and harvesting of bamboo shoot. The importance of creating awareness on which species to cultivate for the purpose of bamboo shoot, that also arises, because all bamboo shoots are edible, no doubt, but some bamboo shoots are bigger. So to say, they're more fleshy, and they taste better, as in for our taste buds. So especially in our state, the bamboo shoot that we get from one species, that is Dendrocalamus hamiltoni, Dendrocalamus hamiltoni. So that is the most, we call it the tastiest bamboo shoot. So I don't know whether this species grows in other parts of the country also. So this species, we use it to make our bamboo baskets also. If you go to a village like Konoma village, the basket that is woven there is from this same species. There is Dendrocalamus hamiltoni. So the bamboo shoot from this species is supposedly the tastiest. So that is also one information that I would like to shoot across. And yes, through value addition, as I mentioned, bamboo shoot pickling is a success story. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have another question from Mr. Abel Jacob.
So good afternoon. Sir, our concern is definitely, as presently we have just starting the training under Northeast Handicraft and Handloom Development Corporation for bamboo utility handicraft assembler. The bigger challenge that we are facing is not to make run-of-the-mill products which don't really find a real market in the export. I believe this meeting is also for promotion for exports. Right. So I'm just trying to share a challenge that is there, and also trying to see how can we get market linkages for the artisans that we are training. Yes, that's my first question, sir.
Okay, yeah. So your question is about identifying products that are marketable.
Yes, for exports.
For export, yes. So as I was mentioning earlier in my first introduction, there are certain products which are not going to face competition, as I said, like for example, activated bamboo charcoal. Once we can produce this activated bamboo charcoal, activated carbon, there is a ready market waiting for us in Southeast Asia, because of the huge surge in cosmetic production. So this is one product that we can look at. It does not require rocket science to make activated bamboo carbon, charcoal. Sorry, it just needs a little intervention, and I think this is one product that our entrepreneurs can look at for export. Then another thing, yeah.
My question is very specific. It's for artisans, sir, not for entrepreneurs.
Okay. And then yes, then as we mentioned earlier, that there are some niche products that we need to look at. For example, what we are doing now, one of our earlier speaker has mentioned that our artisans are good in weaving.
Yes.
Which is very true. So what we're trying to do this time is, and if you come to us, we will show you. We have started making bamboo bags. Bamboo bags that has an element of fabric and bamboo as it is, and you'll see a little bit of cane also. So this product is light, it is durable, it can be folded, and it can be exported. And this is one product which we thought will do very well once we introduce it. Bamboo bags. So yeah, that is one.
Okay,
And
sir.
then, yeah.
Sorry, please go
And
on.
then, okay, then we have also started making
I think maybe some network issues.
So, oh,
I think it's some network issues.
yes, I think Dimapur has got a. So I'm basically speaking from Nagaland, Dimapur right now, and
Okay.
I'm co-founder and the secretary for Hope Charitable Foundation, under which we have started a school of artisans. And
Okay, that's nice.
so what we are really doing is getting the. We've been running this school of artisans for some time, and the purpose is because we can get the youth involved. So we basically run a carpentry under the school of artisans already, carpentry training. And just recently, we were approached by Northeast Handicraft and Handloom Development Corporation, and they asked us to put in this bamboo project. I come from an export background and a business background for 36 years. I'm basically from Jaipur, Rajasthan,
Okay.
and so we really want to develop the. There are great artisans. The only thing is that there is not enough. How to say is we are only making product which is run of the mill, which can only be sold in the weekly markets and for a very low cost, which will basically not give them the means to go for. So we are really looking to do some tie-ups for marketing pages, and definitely looking for our main goal is how we can export product.
I think Dr. Mehta has rejoined.
Yes.
yeah. Hello, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I got disconnected. So yeah, one of the other products that we're looking at is collapsible furnitures, stools. And when we talk about furnitures for export, we look at the weight of the product. That is very important. So most of the furnitures that we make, we used to make with bambusa belcoa. It's very sturdy, but on the hindsight, it's also very heavy. And when we market these products, it is the weight that takes most of the cost. So we have done some research, some R&D. We're happy that we have one industrial designer with us from IIT, who is 24 hours working with us now. We have roped him in, and we're coming up with some designs using other species of bamboo, which are lighter and smaller, which were not considered before. So one of the species that is abundantly growing, especially in Tripura, state like Tripura, we started cultivating here in Nagaland also. That is the oliveri species. So this bamboo is straight, and it is slightly smaller and lighter than bambusa belcoa. So now these products that we make with the oliveri, with the treated oliveri bamboo, people have shown interest to buy these products. These are collapsible stools. I wish I can show you some samples, but I don't have with me now. Collapsible stools and tables and chairs. And some institutes have also approached us to make low-cost desk and benches with this bamboo. And our artisans, some of our artisans, they have also agreed to work with some of the schools. We'll be coming up with some products like this. So from export point of view, I think we cannot be looking at, we have to look at products which are light and durable. Then I believe then there is a chance for export. Otherwise, if we stick on to our traditional way of making the furniture as heavy and very sturdy, no doubt, but these products are not very viable for export. Then in craft, I've mentioned you about the bag. So that is also one area that we can look at. So a little bit of bamboo mat, with a leather bag. We have tried to tie up with an entrepreneur from Kolkata, using his leather bags and incorporating our bamboo weaves with his leather bags, like satchels, sling bags. So that is also, we did a fashion show also, in fact, before the COVID, and some people were there and they really liked it. This has not gone into major production now, because it has to be cost effective, and we're looking at 2 or 3 entrepreneurs who have also shown interest. So these bamboo bags, they are light, as I said. Then number 2 is collapsible furnitures, and our friend Nilanjan was telling about the knockdown bamboo structures. These are gazebos that we make from here, and we knock it down again and reassemble wherever it needs to be reassembled. Yeah, so these are artisans with hands-on involvement of artisans. These 3 products especially. There are so many other products we are looking at, but as far as artisans are concerned, then of course, let us not forget the trays, the bamboo trays that we're using. So we incorporate a bamboo mat. So once the bamboo mat is woven, then we make it into trays. Just for weddings, for example, as wedding gifts, or one entrepreneur one artisan I was working with, he just last week he got an order for 2,500 bamboo trays.
Yeah, for the big wedding.
For that, that's a big beginning for him. And now he's struggling how to actually meet the timeline. So we have encouraged him to train while in the process of production also. So he has been able to train 5 boys to meet the deadline to produce 2,500 trays. So
we can help also, sir. We have 30 candidates, and we have a big factory in Dimapur.
Okay, then that will be fantastic, because
we have a 4,000 square feet factory.
Okay, that's good. So when we can actually integrate these master artisans with people who would like to come in as apprentices, or would like to work with them and learn at the same time, it's going to be a win-win situation for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this artisan will be able to meet his 2,500 pieces demand. At the same time, these 30-40 people that are working with you, they also get to learn the skill from him.
Yes.
So I think this is a wonderful opportunity. Very, very good to have you with us. So our agency, we exist to connect people. We are not a business house. We are here to facilitate people like you and our master artisan, for example. So we'll be very happy to come up with products, because for exporting, I think mass production is a necessity.
Yes, sir. Quality and mass production. I come from an export background. You lost. You had. I'm an award winner exporter at one point of time. I come from a background of gems and jewelry. From
okay.
So we know what quality is. Our designs featured in Italian magazines all over at one point.
Oh, excellent.
So we are trying to now develop a hub, and basically I was a businessman, but now I'm a social entrepreneur. So we run an NGO, and we run all these projects under that.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. One of these days we can meet up and we can discuss it. Yeah, take it further. I'm very interested, because for mass production has always been a challenge for our artisans, because they're not in a position to employ people, because they're all startups. And say a group of artisans, suppose 5 or 6 of them are working together. In a week, they're able to produce 1 set of sofa, 1 set of furniture. Now the problem arises when somebody orders that furniture in bulk, saying, I need 1,000 of that in 1 month. That is where the problem starts. So I think that problem can be mitigated by utilizing your resources also.
Sir.
Yeah.
We have some machinery also. We have basically the bamboo chip that we can make. We have cutters. So we have a full-fledged carpentry also.
Where is it, by the way?
Sir, it's in Kuda Mill, Lingrijan.
Kuda Mill, Lingrijan. Okay. That's very good to know. That's very good to know.
Yes,
I
sir.
think we can work together. Yes. Thank you so
May
much.
I have your
Yes.
number? Maybe you can write in the chat so I can connect with you after the meeting also.
Okay, sure. All right, I'll do that. Okay.
Thank you. We have got Mr. Saurabh Saitya. He's a MD of ESES BioWell Private Limited. In fact, they are the second in the country to produce bamboo wood. They make wood from bamboo, from compressed bamboo wood. So Saurabh, if you can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, Saurabh.
Yeah. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah. So basically, my name is Saurabh. I'm mainly handling operations at ESES BioWell Private Limited, and we are mainly manufacturing bamboo wood products and products such as floor tiles, wall panel, door frames, and all kinds of furnitures. So bamboo wood is basically a next generation wood, and it is a totally an eco-friendly and green product, which has added highlights such as it is termite and borer proof, because we do intensive treatment of the bamboo before processing, and it has good screw holding capacity, and it has very high density. So in comparison to hardwood, which uses bigger thickness, for our product, even less thickness will be sufficient to contribute to the big thickness of hardwood. So that's all. And our factory is located in Jagi Road. And currently we are engaged in doing all kinds of projects around India. And our products have also been enlisted into the CPWD schedule of rates. We have all the certifications for this product by BMPTC and the Griha Council, which is a green certificate.
Thank you, Saurabh. If you can display few pictures, or if you are in the factory or outlet, so maybe.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saurabh, if you can display few pictures of the products, is it possible?
No, I'm outside currently, actually.
Okay, fine, it's okay. So I'd like to request Engineer Manoj Das. He's a very pioneer in bamboo, promotion of bamboo. He is also the former director of Indian Institute of Entrepreneurship and former MD in NER, also in NETFI. He just retired last month. And he also our former chairman of PhD Chamber of Northeast Region. So.
Thank you, Vibhuti. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear and see you as well.
So very good, I think, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All the other speakers and all the members, participants. Right now, I am in Panikhaiti, downtown university campus. It's little away from the city, so there may be network issues in between. So today's seminar is, this bamboo has been one of my favorite subjects, and we have taken steps about 25 years back to set up CBTC with the NETFI, then Department of Science and Technology and UNIDO, under the leadership of Mr. Vinay Shilabore, who was the Chief of Trade and Industry UNIDO at that time. And that's how it started, the bringing of technology and other things to Northeast. Now we have a very good center, NECBDC in Banihat, Northeast Cane and Bamboo Development Council. It is now has been adopted by Northeastern Council under the Ministry of Donor. And a lot of initiatives have been taken under this, and good practices in architecture, design, then also in technology front, seasoning treatment plants, charcoal, then bamboo wood, then bamboo incense sticks, bamboo furniture. So any exporter that they would like to get design and technology, I think they can contact NECBDC and under one roof. And there are a lot of actually manufacturers also they have come up because of NMBA, National Mission on Bamboo Applications, where my former chairman, Dr. Jayanta Madhav, was the chairman of NMBA, and NMBA about 350 crores were given on industry terms and with subsidy. And because of many industries have come up all along the country, and for long, as our speakers have been mentioning, bamboo was a poor man's construction material. Anything in Northeast actually made of bamboo still treated as a inferior something. I mean, it's a low price basically, not low quality. Also, bamboo, since we do not treat bamboo properly, so bamboo has a very short life. About after 3 to 4 years, it gets damaged. But then we have seen if we treat it, it gives life more than 25 years. And in our net-free R&D center, Khetri, there is a very beautiful bamboo hut created with treated bamboo, and those can be seen. And today's actually topic is about export of bamboo furniture and other materials, handicraft and other items made of bamboo. So bamboo furniture, when you talk about, and it's actually bulky. So we have to have good designs, with knockdown facilities so that we can pack it in a compact manner and export. And for bamboo baskets, mats, there is huge demand, but then we have to look at the packaging aspects. So in that, as already mentioned, from Nagaland, Jasmina is doing very well, Jasmina Zeliang. But there are issue of raw material. Although we have bamboo here, plenty of bamboo, about 60% of India's bamboo is grown. Then most of the economically useful bamboo, very like bambusa balkua, then bambusa tulda, that is jatipa we call, that is grown plenty in our area. But then Jasmina still has to import the sticks from Malaysia because you don't get quality raw material here. Then we have been talking about incense sticks. India government of India has imposed ban on import of Chinese incense stick, and opportunities have come up because of that. And our entrepreneur can go for production of that. But then when you go for round sticks, there is about 85% of the raw material wasted in the form of fiber. So if we can use the wasted fiber from those bamboo stick manufacturing, then I think it will become viable. And it has to be really on a long-term sustainable basis and very high capacity we have to build. Or maybe we have to go for decentralized in the self-help groups level, where using low labor, we produce in huge quantities, not only cater to our own market, but also become exporter. Because not anywhere in the world bamboo is grown in such large quantity. And in Northeast, fortunately, we have bamboo. Then also labor is cheap in some areas, like in Char areas and other areas, the labor is very cheap. I have seen there is a Besimari, there's a bamboo, they make bamboo baskets for packaging of vegetables. Then there is a Raipur cluster in Borpeta. They make bamboo different, I mean, like trays and other things. And huge quantities they make, furniture. So they need actually technological upgradation to make it knock down and other compaction of the packaging and other things. And I think Nagaland exporters, they can learn from these good practices from these areas. And another area coming up is bamboo jewelry. So one full-grown bamboo, one can make jewelry worth about 1 lakh rupees. That is the saying going around. So if you can convert for, I mean, 1 lakh rupees per bamboo, then you see the potential. There's huge demand all over the world for this kind of sustainable, bio, eco-friendly, I mean, jewelry and other things. then basketry, mats. So there is huge demand for all these, and Export Promotion Council for handicraft is helping to export. And Jasmina is our a member from Northeast National Region. Then there is also National Center for Design and Product Development, NCDPD, then which has now been transferred to NECTAR, Northeast Center for Technology, NECTAR, Northeast Center for Technology Assessment and Reach, NECTAR. Director General is from Assam only, is Mr. Dr. Arun Sharma. So exporters can contact him. Then, and one thing I have seen, whenever raw material is cheaper and within your reach, there is no reason why you should fail. Only you require entrepreneurial zeal and the ability to converge the resources. And also there are a lot of schemes now available under National Mission, National Bamboo Mission, and all states have their development agencies. Assam has ASDA, that is Nagaland, the Bamboo Development Agency, and the BDA. So there are a lot of schemes under that. And I think NBDA should earnestly try to implement those schemes. Government of India has announced this bamboo mission, I think 6 years back. And they have allocated 1290 crores, 1,290 crores. That is, that time India's population was 129 crore. So for every person, they have allocated 10 rupees. That is 1,290 crore, how it, the budget was arrived. And that most of it is meant for Northeast. So we should try to take advantage of this. And our officers should be sincere, and they should try to implement and help the entrepreneurs. Not just lip service or creating data and doctoring statistics. But honestly, there should be some particular case studies and success stories that you can showcase. It's not only one Jasmina Deliang, which have hundreds of Jasmina Deliangs. And lastly, there is one high value, there is a bamboo cutlery. There is one Tidip Mahanta from Tinsukia who makes bamboo cutlery. He even gifted one set to Barack Obama on his birthday. And that is also the same thing. From one bamboo, you can make cutlery worth about 1 lakh rupees. So this kind of high value addition, then because in compact, in export, your transportation is freight cost is very high. So more value you can put in per kilo, more viable you will be. And bamboo raw material as such is not very costly. Only we need good machines, then good designs and good craft fashions. And with these, I think elements, there is no doubt that we will be successful. Also, along with bamboo, always we talk about cane and bamboo, but cane has been neglected, and we should start planting cane in our backyards, in our vacant plots. Now we have to import cane from in Andaman and Malaysia. That can be grown in our areas. We have varieties of bamboo, like Raidang for, I think, furniture. Then in Assam, we call it Jati. Then there is one small one that's very good for weaving bamboo baskets. So that we should also take with the right earnest. Actually, we lack sincerity of purpose in Northeast. After working here for the last 25 years, I found that that sincerity we have to bring in. And there should be stoppage of leakages in the public funds. And everyone should try to see that it is implemented, and we ourselves should set targets to show some results. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I'll be available otherwise also for mentoring and sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's been really very interactive. So I think there are no more questions. Dr. Mehta, thank you for your time. We almost spent 1.5 hours. So Mr. Jacob, the School of Design Artisans. So it's a pleasure having you. So maybe we can have some, we can take to the next level also.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And any discussions, any questions? I can see Dr. Andrew Ahoto from Livingstone Foundation. So thank you, sir, for joining us.
So could I get Dr. Mehta's number if I could
Yes, we
contact?
can. I
And,
will forward it. Please. Yeah.
My chat is disabled.
yes, sir. So is
Yeah,
my.
Yeah, so how do we enable the chat?
So you could just say the number and I can.
Yeah, I think it's better. Yes,
Yeah, we will.
700
Yes, sir.
70051
Yes, sir.
70051 40
70051.
40.
40
Yes, sir.
973.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Then yeah, you can send me a message or something.
I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So on
yeah. Please carry on.
as a concluding remark, bamboo bamboo is a potential game changer for the youth, especially not only in Nagaland, but for the youth in the state. Now, especially after this COVID struck us, there is a surge for young people to take up skills and they have, some of them have pondered into bamboo also. And we're happy that just last week, we conducted a bamboo mat weaving training for school children from classes 6 to 9. And about 5 schools participated. I'm very happy that these young people, with just 1 day's training, they can do so much work. So some of the students, they excelled actually in making these bamboo mats also. And the interest that they have shown, it is not just just to do it as a subject, just to get involved as a subject like SUPW, how I used to treat SUPW when I was back in school. But now the interest that these young people, these students are showing is immensely encouraging. So just imagine children as young as those studying in class 6, they're learning to weave mats in different designs, and they just learned it in over a 3 hours training course. So we're very happy that young people have also started expressing interest in bamboo, especially. And I think if Dr. Andrew Ahoto is still here with us, he in fact tied up with our agency, and we introduced bamboo craft as a subject in his school once. And we engaged one master craftsman, and we are very happy that the school also took in very well. And the students, they had shown interest during the time also. So if other schools can also follow suit and maybe introduce bamboo craft as a subject in their schools, maybe this will also bring some kind of change. Yeah, in skilling and in creating awareness right from the school. So that is a possibility. It just needs the zeal and the ambition of the school authorities. Then we are ready with our master artisans, master craftsmen, who can come into your schools also. So yeah, so we're happy that we conducted the training just last week in collaboration with Intact, and it was a very successful training.
This is a very good initiative. Yes. Thank you for your concluding remarks. In fact, and I like to thank the Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India for sponsoring today's webinar. And thanks to all the participants and our panelists, Dr. Tolto Metha,
Thank you. Thank you.
Hearing you for the first time. So hope we will meet soon.
Yes, yes, we should. We should.
Yeah, we should meet.
Mm,
And our panelist, speaker, Mr. Kamruddin Ahmed, Dr. Neil Moore.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And also like to express my thanks to Dr. Andrew Ahoto, then the VM of NEHSDC, Rajiv Singh. Then we've got Amit Agarwal, Anuranjan, Dhrurbajit, Dr. Jed Rakho, and I can see Joseph Loe, Minal, Niharanjan, Ramen Chengra, Rituparna Kalita, and Subhasis Hajarika, Sumit Prasad, Sunandan, Toi Shuro, and Vasudha from our chamber. My colleague from chamber, Kausik, is here. I can see one of our exporters also, Ashish Singh, is from Delhi. So maybe he's targeting to Nagaland next time when he comes to Northeast. I'll connect you. And Siddharth is here, my colleague from Delhi office. And thank you, Mr. Jacob. So, and definitely our convener of Nagaland, who recently joined, Mr. Beko Suro, Dr. Beko Suro. So thank you. Thanks to all for your time. Thanks. It's your maiden event. So this is the first event we are having from a convener from Nagaland. So maybe next time we can plan a physical event very soon. So you should take the initiative. We've got all the support from the PhD chamber. So thanks to all. And happy Diwali in advance to all of you.
Okay, same to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Happy
all.
Diwali. Happy Diwali.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
Diwali. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have got Dr. Jatinder Singh. Sir, from a Delhi office, he is the HOD and ASG from. Yes, sir. We're just.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all the domain experts and the PhD team for organizing this program. In fact, this was one of the most required, you can say, platforms which was there for the long time. And with the collective wisdom that all the delegates have gained through this webinar, definitely it will be to help them in their trade and commerce as well as for business opportunities. And I wish all the best to all the delegates and also domain experts, Mr. Vikko, Mr. Jacob, Mr. Nilanjan Kobar for sparing their time and sharing their perspective with the delegates. And we look forward to association with everybody in the near future also. Thank you very much and Shubh Diwali to all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Jacob, can you share your number also?
Yes, sir. It is 89
89
47
47
89
89
00
00.
00.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So now house is open for some unofficial means just chit chat if you can have. Though we have already the vote of thanks have been delivered. So if anything we can discuss, the house is open, which is 0 hour.
So we really like to develop an industry. I'm an exporter also. Our company is Zoe Life Private Limited in Jaipur. And we are really looking forward in developing Northeast region in many fields, and especially bamboo is one of the one also. So bamboo rice, there is a great requirement for bamboo rice. So we would like to get connected with people with requirement for bamboo rice.
Okay, bamboo rice.
Yes, sir. We would like to, if you could send me a message, I could like to connect on another time with you and with departments, how we can, work in synergy for development and promotion, sir.
Sure, sir. In fact, I have seen there's lots of demand for bamboo fabric also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually,
bamboo fabric.
Yes. I was looking in for a machine for making bamboo fiber, but that it's a little technical thing. So we are still thinking, but it's a very how to say, it's a beginning. So I believe we can Nagaland and other parts can really. Tripura is much ahead of us,
Yes,
but I believe that we can develop a market. The the issue is that there's a lot of government support actually, but people are unaware. There is
Yes.
not enough information. There are so many plans, and there is a great central initiative which people should have access to. That
Yeah,
will
from
really
the from the PG chamber, we are trying to promote give some awareness programs in the to the rural people also. Because definitely we need, since you were into training, so we can
yes, yes, sir.
plan for artisans training, because training is very important.
Yes, sir.
And also R&D.
We definitely, sir, we would like to be a part. We are already doing. We are doing it from a couple of times, but we are still, and also for awareness, because we are the ground. We are working with grassroots people, so that gives us an advantage, to take that information forward.
That's,
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the
thank you,
invitation, for being here.
thank you so much.
It's a
So I
good
think
thing
we
for
can,
Diwali.
yeah. Maybe after Diwali we can have another meeting.
Yes, sir.
And
Please, sir.
and when you come to Guwahati, please drop in.
I will definitely do that, sir. Please, you can just send me a text and I'll
Sure,
share
sure,
my
I'll
number.
do.
And
Yeah.
you can keep us in the loop, sir. I'll send you my email also. So I
Okay.
would love to attend any seminars and meetings live
Yes.
or on Zoom. I'll be available, sir.
Okay. On 20th, next Friday also we're having a webinar.
Okay, sir.
On DGFT.
Yes,
So we will definitely invite all of you. Those who are
Yes, sir.
present today.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll call it a day. Yeah, thanks to all once again. Bye.